Alright guys, uh, it's Saturday morning and I'm looking to do the clutch today. First thing we gotta do, we gotta take the front bumper off. You really don't need to take it off to do the clutch, but if you look right here, I already messed it up already trying to get into the backyard, so I don't want to repeat that today. So I'm gonna take the front bumper off and then I'll get back to you guys from there. Alright, see you guys soon. Alright guys, so I got the front bumper off and it's time to move it to the back. Before I go, let me show you guys what I was talking about, broken the bumper. So yeah, this is what I was talking about. I had used the fiberglass and I try to put it back together right here, but yeah, it seems like, let me show you guys, like right here there wasn't a lot of prep work right here. So this side hold up fine, this over this side right here hold up fine, but this one didn't. So I'm gonna have to scuff this up a bit in this one. I'm gonna see if I can bond it back together, but for now we're just gonna focus more on the clutch today. So I'm gonna just leave this. So what else we gotta do? Let's take a walk to the back. Yeah, so I guess we can use this spot right here. So we're just gonna pull the car up right here and you know, figure out what next we gotta do. So I'm gonna pull the car back. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so I have the car in the back. It's up on jack stands and stuff. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna take the two wheels off in the front, and from there I guess we could let me see, show you underneath. I gotta take the axle out and I gotta take the exhaust off, and then we're gonna have to get to the subframe after that. So first thing first, I'm gonna take the wheel off right now. So take the wheel off and then I get back to you guys in a second. Alright guys, so I'm underneath the car right now and I already took the exhaust off. Let me try to show you. So the exhaust is completely off, sitting over there. So far I took the wheels off and I took off the exhaust. That's about it for now. And now I'm gonna try to work on the subframe right here. So let me show you what's holding the subframe from what I've seen so far. So right up here in the front of the car, they have two Torx bolt right here, one and one over there, same thing on both sides. And on this side, the arm right here is bolted on there, but I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I think I might remove it from here because I don't want to take this piece off. I'm trying to do, as you know, if I don't have to take something off, I'm just not gonna like mess with it. I don't want to give myself more work because I'm doing this all by myself. So yeah, I'm gonna take off. I know this is gonna have to get loose to take the axle out, but the subframe look fairly easy. So the two bolts over here, there's one bolt here and one up top, and on this side is the same thing, one there, one up top. And then on the back of the subframe we got the power steering rack is sitting on the subframe. But so if you look from underneath, we basically have one bolt here, one bolt here, and one bolt here, but you have to take them off from the top. But you know, it's kind of hard to see. If you look right there, you'll see it. That one right there, that's the middle one. And let me see if I can catch the other one for you. No, I can't see it from here. And then we're gonna pull this bracket off in the back. So this is the parts that hold in the back of the subframe on. So I mean, it's fairly easy. And another thing we have to take down is the front sway bar. So the front sway bar, I'm gonna try to pull it from here. The sway bar is gonna come down with the whole subframe. And let me show you this other bolt for the power steering. If you look right, let's see if I can python it. If you look right there, move my finger, that's the bolt right there. Oh boy, I can barely show you guys. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. So I'm gonna have to pull those off. So basically it's 3 bolts holding the subframe, 2 in the front right behind the front bumper, and then we got 3 bolts down here, and then we're gonna have to work on this arm right here. I didn't decide what I want to do with this arm right here, but I'm not sure what I want to do. But when I get there, I'll let you guys know what I did and what's the easiest way to go about it, because like I said, I don't want to do anything I don't have to do. So I'm gonna try to work on the subframe and then I'll get back to you guys. Alright guys, I didn't get very far. The steering rack bolts, this one right here I'm pointing at, and you got one on the other side and you have one in the middle. There's really not a lot of room to get to them, and it's really hard to get off. So I'm struggling with that, but as soon as I get that off, then I'll tell you guys what else you need to take off, you know. But yeah, it's kind of hard. So I'm gonna try and get those off, and then I'll get back to you guys. Alright guys, so what we did so far, honestly, nothing. So remember those power steering rack bolts I was talking about? It's like impossible to get those off. The one in the middle, I was putting a lot of force on it, and I thought it was turning, but apparently I was just stripping the bolt. So I was like, dang, that's not gonna work. So what does this mean? I think I'm gonna have to take the front of the car off. I think I'm gonna have to take off the whole front of the car and try to do the transmission from there. Honestly, if I wasn't making this video, I would just leave the car as it is and just go inside, because it's like really frustrating, and I'm tired. So I mean, I really don't know. I never take the front of the car off. I took off this one and I didn't watch a video on it, so I'm thinking it's similar. I know you gotta take out these 2 bolts right here. Come on. Yeah, you gotta take out these 2 over this side. The headlights is gonna have to come off. I'm gonna have to take off this bar in the front and these down the bottom. And I think everything's gonna be free. I'm gonna have to take the intercooler off. But I think I'm gonna have to like drain the coolant and everything. That's what I was running from. I mean, why I wanted to do the one down bottom, like take the subframe off, for one, I think it's easier if I could just get those 3 bolts out. Honestly, if I had those 3 bolts out, the subframe would drop down, and then I would start working on pulling the transmission bolt off, and it would be a home run from there. But that didn't work out, so unfortunately I put everything back together underneath, and I'm super tired, and now I'm gonna have to take the whole front of the car off. So it's like starting over again. Shit. I wish I had a tripod to like set you guys up there and give you guys a time lapse of me taking the front off, but that's not the deal right here. I don't have that, so I really don't want to do this right now, to be honest with you, but I'm gonna try to start taking the front off. And like I said, I don't know what I'm doing, so when I take it off, I'll tell you what you guys need to have and what you guys need to do to get the front of this car off. But for the most part, once you pull everything out, this should come out with everything. Like, it should come out with the radiator, and yeah, I mean, that's the only thing on there, and the fans in the back. I'm gonna have to pull this coolant reservoir off. Yeah, like I said, the headlights and a few bolts for the lights and stuff. Yeah, hopefully that's it. Wow. So I'll get back to you guys in a second. Alright guys, so from the last clip, I said I was going to take off the front clip, so I just did that. And let me show you some of the things that you have to like look out for and stuff like that. First of all, you're gonna have to like undo the what's that called again? The freon. The line for the freon is right here. This is the AC, take a good look at that. I unbolted from the bottom. You're gonna have to pull the intercooler. So I basically remove everything and leave it on here. So the intercooler is still on here. I pulled the 2 bolts up top right here, and there was a bunch of small bolts like this one. It's like these 2, 1, 2, let's see, 3, 4, and back to the front. And right by the crash bar, I said I was gonna have to take it off, but it looks like it's on there with the front piece. So once you take these 2, there's 3 big bolts out. One right here, hold on a second, yeah, 1 right here and 2 down bottom, and same thing for the other side. And there's a bunch of connectors that you have to pull off, like the horn. Just undo the horn. I had to leak the windshield wiper fluid out, and the top radiator hose, the bottom one too. So I basically pulled the bottom one, drain all the coolant, and from there I just start undoing a lot of stuff. But to be honest with you, it's not that complicated. It's basically straightforward. I never did it before, so if I can do it, you can do it too. And basically, yeah, that's it. So right now, let me walk back over to the car, see if I can get this thing to stay in one place. All right, so let's walk back over to the car. Yeah, so this is where I'm at right now. Yeah, so I don't even know where to start from here. So now I'm gonna try to see if I can get to the transmission, you know what I mean? So I got a couple bolts. I know I gotta pull the sleeve out right here, and the axle, I gotta pop them out too. It looks like we have something here that's bolted to the trans. I'm not sure what it is. Is it bolted to the trans? No, it's not bolted to the trans. Okay, so I should be a home run from here. Hopefully, I'm not gonna say that. I'm jinxing myself. So I'm gonna pull the shifter linkage off. The shifter linkage is right there. You basically I think you just pop them off with like a screwdriver, and then pull the axle out. I already pulled the nut from this morning. I just gotta knock it out because it was a little tough to get out. So I'm gonna knock that out, and I'm gonna try to start pull the transmission out. This is the mount right here, the transmission mount. So I'll just pull this one bolt. Hopefully that's the only one I gotta pull. So I'll pull this one bolt out and just drop that down with the transmission. So yeah, oh boy. So if there's anything else I come across, I'll let you guys know, definitely. But like I said, the front wasn't too difficult, you know. It's just because when I was pulling it off, I basically like was just pulling it, and then I found another connector, and then I tried to pull it again, and then I found another connector. So it was just connector after connector. So yeah, so just look out for those connectors. You just gotta pull off like a good bit of connectors, and I don't even know where they go back to be honest, but we'll figure it out. So I'm gonna see, yeah, first I'm gonna pull the sleeve out, and then I'm gonna take the shift linkage off, and then I'm gonna start pulling the transmission bolts out. So hopefully it should be easy from there, but I'll let you guys know. Hey guys, so it's been a while since I've given an update, and this is where I'm at. I had a little problem with the axle coming out. I couldn't get this part out at all, so I pulled it out from the back all the way in there. So it's like, see if I can get a picture. Yeah, so I just pushed it to the side, and I had to lower this side of the subframe. So right here you're looking at one of the subframe bolts all the way down, and then we had to pull this one down and drop these 3 from the back. And I took all the bolts out of the transmission, and a couple go all the way around. The one they have one up top where the starter is, and it's hard to get to. Yeah, and I had to take the intake off. So right now the transmission should pop out. I'm gonna give it a little wiggle and see if it will drop out, but I'll update you guys after I've done that. But yeah, it's been late, so it's been a while since I give you guys an update. But yeah, I was here for a little bit. I had to run to the store to get a pry bar and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna try and pull it out. So that's where I'm at right now, and then I'll give you guys an update again. Okay guys, so finally get the transmission out. As you can see, it's a little bit darker. It was a hassle to get it out, so I'm show you. So yeah, transmission is here on the floor. And it's really tight in there, I can tell you that. I think this thing right here was giving me a lot of trouble. Might have to take it off to put the transmission back in, because everything was on hook and it was coming down fine, and then it got caught up on this thing right here, and then it was like game over. So I had to like fight it. I got it around it because I couldn't do nothing else. But yeah, this is where I'm at right now. So like I said earlier, you know, you just got a few things to like pull off. And there was another bolt up top. It's completely different from the transmission bolt, and you have to get that one off too. Let me see if I can find it. This one right here. It was sitting right over in the corner of the transmission. I think it's sitting right beside the top bolt. So this top bolt right here, and then this one right here. So when you get to these two top ones, it's actually 3 bolts up top, and then around the back is where the starter is. So yeah, you just unplug, you just unscrew all those bolts and wiggle the transmission and it should come out. But I think I'm just gonna leave it here for now. I'm not gonna finish it tonight because it got dark and I'm really tired. So I guess I'll catch you guys in the morning. Alright guys, so it's the morning and I'm about to start get back to work on this thing. So we did left off last night. Let's see. Transmission is on the floor. Everything looked like we left it. So I got oil on the floor. That's bad news. I don't want to work with oil. So I'm gonna pull this transmission out and see if I can start cleaning it up. Let's see what it looks like right now. Let me grab my gloves. Glovesy boy. Yeah, got a bunch of oil on the floor. I gotta clean that up. I'm just gonna get dirty. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Well, inside the transmission is a lot of dust. That's how you know it's slipping. It was slipping real bad. I think I'm gonna have to run to the store though, because I need, it's a lot of shavings. Where did that come from? Maybe when I was trying to wiggle it out yesterday. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like get some brake clean and spray it out. So yeah, I'm gonna have to run to the store. Shit. Alright guys, so I guess I'm gonna run to the store and then I'll get back to you guys. Alright guys, so I just got back from the store and I pulled the clutch off. The old clutch is right over here and the new clutch is right here. So I'm running with the Clutch Master clutch. I noticed that the flywheel is a little different. This flywheel right here is a dual mask, so if I shake it, it kind of like swivel because it have play in it. And it's a solid, the clutch is itself, it's solid, so it doesn't have the spring on there. And if we go over to the Clutch Master now, it's the complete opposite. So the flywheel is solid and the clutch itself, where did I put it? Oh, right here. It's over here. And the clutch itself got the spring in there. So at this point the clutch is going to be the one, like, you know, have the play in it. So I think it's completely fine. It's just the same thing. I mean, them guys should know what they're doing. So I'm gonna just throw this inside the car and then I'll update you guys right after. Hey guys, so this is where I'm at now. Clutch is still not in yet. When I got to have the flywheel in, the flywheel is already in and it's torqued down, but when I got to the clutch alignment tool to put it in here, it doesn't fit. So that's a problem. So what am I gonna do? Because I can't wait no longer. I'm gonna have to sand it down. So I got a sandpaper, I fold it over it, and I'm just kind of like twisting it back and forth. So I'll see how far I get with that, and I'll definitely let you guys know what happens. But it's getting late right now. I mean, the time is running out, and I was hoping I could at least get the transmission in the car. At this point, you know, I'll be good. I'll be happy if I get the transmission in the car. So I'm just gonna continue sanding this clutch alignment tool, and hopefully I get it in somehow. So I'll get back to you guys when I... Alright guys, so this is what I'm working with right now. So what I did was this is the ring from the clutch alignment tool, and it was in the back, so I popped it out, and I get a hammer and got like a perfectly fit socket to the back, and I tapped it in there with a hammer, put it on the drill, and then I'm just gonna wrap the sandpaper around it, press the drill, and sand away. So I don't know if it's gonna work, but you know, if it works, better for me. So this is where I'm at right now. So I'm gonna keep sanding until it fit, I guess. So I'll catch up with you guys when I finish sanding. Okay guys, so I got the clutch tool on the clutch alignment tool to work, and the clutch is in right now. I mean, we don't know if it's gonna, I think it's aligned, so I'm gonna try to put the transmission up, but transmission is heavy, so might have to grab another jack to do this job. So that sucks. I'm gonna give it a shot, try to lift it up first before I try to get the jack, but it looks like I'm gonna have to get a jack from where I'm sitting, because this thing is heavy. But this is where I'm at right now. I just need to put the transmission in and get it mated to the engine, and bolt it back up, and then from there we should start buttoning back up the car. So yeah, I'm gonna get to that, and then I'll let you guys know what's the outcome of that. Alright guys, so I basically got the transmission up. It took a lot. I had to get another jack, as you guys can see. Yeah, so the transmission is now in. I'm just trying to button up all these loose ends. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna finish tonight. Honestly, I think we could get a lot further if it wasn't for that clutch alignment tool. It took me like a good hour to 2 hours to like go to the store, you know, come up with the idea, then go to the store, and then put it to work, and it worked. So I'm kind of stoked on that. So now I'm gonna just try to button everything up like as much as I can right now. I mean, I hit the goal for today, I guess. After the clutch alignment tool situation, I told myself if I can get the transmission bolted up, I'll be good with that, and I did. So that's good for me. I'm not rushing it. Like I said, it's a weekend car, so it's whatever, and I'm really tired right now. It took a lot because I was here lifting I was trying to lift the transmission for like a good 20 minutes, and that took a toll on my body. So I went to get the jack stand, not the jack stand, the jack actually. Yeah, so I guess that's it for tonight. Tomorrow I'm gonna just trying to button up everything and try to put the front on. Hopefully, I have work tomorrow, so we have to see what happened with that first. I think I'm just gonna call it a night right here, and I'm gonna clean up all these tools on the floor. It's a bunch of stuff, so yeah. So I'm gonna clean up a little bit, and I'll see you guys in the tomorrow in the afternoon, I guess. Hi guys, so as you can see, it's kind of dark. I got home super late today, and I just went to work. It's just a matter of buttoning everything up on the car, so I got most of it done. This is where I'm at right now. The front is on, everything underneath the bottom is on. I noticed my exhaust was leaking, so I left it off. I'm gonna fix it. It's sitting right over there. And so axle is back in, and sleeve is back in, and I checked for everything. Transmission stuff is done. I'm just, getting everything back up top. Still got a few more stuff to button up on the front, and that should be it. But yeah, this is what it looks like right now. It's not too bad. So I mean, it's definitely doable in the backyard with minimal tools. I mean, as you can see, there was a lot of hiccups, but I worked through it. This car was open. I'm hoping to do a video on this car soon. Yeah. So I'm just gonna wrap the video up right here. I don't want it to be too long because it's already, I think it's a lot of footage. I'm not sure, but yeah. So this is where it is right now, and I'm gonna have to clean everything up. And it's getting dark, so I don't have a lot more time. But this is it. This is gonna be it for this video. Hope I can help somebody. If you feel like doing it yourself, you can. Hopefully my video can help you a little bit. But if there's any questions, you can leave it down below. And I guess that's it. Alright guys, peace.